Welcome back to Clockwise Crypto, where we help you move forward towards financial freedom with crypto assets. In this video, I'm going to talk about the biggest mistake crypto holders make that ends up costing them millions. Stay tuned. So let's get started. Looking at the markets here, before we dive into the topic, Bitcoin sitting at 42.5, up 3%, 3.9% for today, almost 4%. Ethereum at $3,000. Up 2.47%. Everything is going up, and this is nice to see. Looking at what's going on with the Bitcoin chart here on CoinMarketCap, still a lot of indecision right here where we're at. And this is kind of why I wanted to dive into the biggest mistake crypto holders make. So a little bit about my story. From poverty to prison to profits, I've been through hell and back. And that's kind of why we named this channel Clockwise, because it's all about moving forward, not necessarily just with crypto, but in life. So looking at crypto, I got in crypto in December 26th of 2017. So I had a friend tell me about Ripple back when it was 2 cents, and I passed up on it. And then eventually ended up getting into crypto and really wanted to dive into this mistake that people make, is getting in at the all-time high, but ultimately not paying attention to when things are bad and not seeing that bad as an opportunity to take bigger positions, ultimately to profit. So looking at the crypto fear greed index, we see it's fear. A lot of fear in the market, a lot of uncertainty. It's been fear, extreme fear, let's say for a while now. It's been a pullback with Bitcoin. And one thing that I learned very quickly is seeing this fear as an opportunity. And what a lot of people like to do is they like to buy when things are super exciting. Everyone's excited. This fear calculator, everything's green, everything's in profit, everything's pumping up, but not seeing this extreme fear as an opportunity to take bigger positions. So that's kind of, what I wanted to talk about today, to see these opportunities and use these opportunities as a way to take bigger positions. Because what often happens is when we look at Bitcoin, when we were up, let's say the April of 2021, Bitcoin hit $63,000, right? Extreme hype, and that's when people bought, because that's when everything was hype. The crypto fear greed index was all green, everything's pumping, and people take positions there. And then opportunities like now, people do not take positions. Why is that? Dollar cost averaging. People dumped a whole load of money at the top, as we see here. Dumped a whole lot of money up here, and this is just Bitcoin alone. We can apply this to anything, any asset, because we know all cryptocurrency assets follow Bitcoin. People dump a ton load of money up here, and when we pull back, they can't handle it, and they sell. That is the biggest mistake. You shouldn't be dumping a whole load of money, from our personal opinion, because this isn't financial advice, right? So dumping a whole lot of money at the all-time high. At this time, we look at Bitcoin right here. At this time, Bitcoin has never reached this point before. That is an indicator to me not to take a position. I don't care what happens. I am not taking a position at an all-time high ever. So that's another mistake, taking positions at all-time highs. I will never take a position at all-time high. You will never see me accumulate Bitcoin at all-time highs. I don't care what price it is. I don't care what, if it's at an all-time high, I'm not getting in. So that's another mistake, and that typically costs people tons of profit, tons of upward momentum when it comes to looking at their portfolio. You're getting at all-time highs. That's the biggest mistake to make, and you're not taking advantage of when people are afraid. That is the best time to take positions. Do not wait till everything's hyped. Do not wait for the news to tell you. Do not wait for everything to be, going up and going to the moon. Use these red times, use these low markets as opportunities to take positions. Look how far away Bitcoin is from its all-time high. We look at Bitcoin here, and I know this isn't a regular chart. Looking at Bitcoin here, look how far away is it from its all-time high. All-time high is up here at 67.5. in November 7th of 2021. Right now, it's sitting at 42, about 42 or so. So it's not at its all-time high. Use that as an opportunity to accumulate. We can apply this to anything. My first crypto that I ever bought was Dent. I love giving this Dent story. So Dent, everything pumped up. I didn't know any better. I got in near an all-time high, but I didn't get an all-time, but I almost did. I got in right after Christmas in 2017. I missed out on Ripple. I said, oh man. So I looked at Dent. I saw everything, and I'm new to crypto. And I saw it, and it spiked up. It did pretty well. It spiked up. I said, oh my gosh, this is it. And that's kind of my intro to crypto because, I saw Dent, and I love the project. I love what they were trying to do. I read the white paper, and, that was my first experience. But one thing that, a rule that, from my trading background was, I did not want to buy near the all-time high. So where I was at right here, even here in 2017, Dent was here, rose all the way up. I thought I was a genius, and it tanked. And that was my first experience. So even there, realizing that the nearest all-time high was a little bit up at 3 cents. I got in down here at almost a penny, and that was, that rule is one of the biggest mistakes people in crypto make. Waiting and not using this index as an indicator to buy. So everything just make it reversed, right? So if you see red, look at it like it's green. If you see green, look at it like it's red. You want to take advantage of pullbacks. You want to take advantage of fear and uncertainty and look at it as, oh, now I can get in at a discount, right? So right now, no project that I know of, or no project within the top 10 at least, is near its all-time high. So looking at that and applying the, where the sentiment is in the market, we can see that crypto is at a discount right now. This is an opportunity to accumulate. Use fear in the market and look at it as an accumulation mindset. Because when most people are selling because they're afraid, most people are dumping their bags, this is the time to, okay, let me get that at a discount. Let me get that at a 30% discount. Let me get Bitcoin at a 20 to 30% discount. Why not? So almost 50% discount if you're measuring it on the all-time high standpoint. Let me get that at a 50% discount. Let me get Ethereum at a 30 to 40% discount. Look at that this is when you're looking at quality projects that have withstood the test of time, that companies are building on top of. Use this model, and you can use this, and this is what we use here, as a way to take more positions at a discounted rate because we see the longevity. I've seen people leave hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen, personally, I've done that, and I've seen people leave millions of dollars on the table by selling and falling into the fear, right? We fall into this fear. And then also I've seen people have to, stress themselves out and sell at a loss because they bought at an all-time high. The biggest mistake you can make. All-time highs. Do not follow the hype. This is like the one thing where, we talk about reinventing the wheel. This is one of those times where you don't want to, you want to reinvent the wheel, I should say. Don't follow the hype. Do not follow the hype. Sell the hype, and then, buy the news, buy the fear. Use that as an opportunity to take positions. So the biggest mistake we've seen people make is not following that guide, not following that mindset, and using this as an opportunity to sell along with everyone else and fall into the fear. Do not fall into the fear. So really just wanted to share that wisdom with you guys today. And like I said, we can apply this to anything. We can apply this to Ethereum. We look at Ethereum and its all-time high, where it's at, reaching an all-time high of about $4,000 or actually no, almost $5,000. It's all-time high, 4,600, and actually a little bit higher than that, almost 5,000. Yep. So looking at that and seeing, okay, Ethereum's at its all-time high. It's never been at this price before. How do you know it's at all-time high? It's never been at this price before. So it's at its all-time high. Everything was going through the roof. People were excited. Oh, it's ever. Let me get in now. That's never. I will never get in at all-time highs. And then when it pulls back, when the crypto fear greed index came, oh, it's falling. See, I knew it. Oh my goodness, this guy's falling. I knew it. Smart person would say, this is an opportunity to get it at a discount, because we know Ethereum's not going anywhere. We know it's a solid project. And even, let's say it's not a solid project. Let's say it's one of those iffy ones. Even if you follow this principle in the iffy ones, you're still not taking, you're still taking a better position than you would if you bought it at all-time high. So not buying when everyone's afraid is by far the biggest mistake you can make with your crypto holdings. So hope you got some value out of this video. Please take a look, do your own research. This is financial advice. This is just what we do here, and we'll see you soon.